this had a Hop 360 on your BMX bike. I have a broken chain, so I can't do any examples, but I'll put in some for me doing it like the other day before my chain was snapped. So yeah, so the things you're gonna want to know how to do first are bunny hop 180, and that's pretty much it. I'll give you an example of a bunny hop 180. So yeah, you should be able to do that before you do the 360s, and then after you learn that, you're on your way. So I'll give you some advice. Alright, so the first thing you want to know is which way you spin. If you can already 180, I will assume that you know which way you're going to spin, but if you're right foot forward, typically you'll spin to the left. If you're left foot forward, typically you'll spin to the right. So after you know that, you got to practice them on the ground without your bike, because this is going to teach you the motion. So basically just turn your head and jump and keep yourself tucked in, and that'll give you a little 360. So I'll give you an example. Make sure you can do that, because if you can't do it on your feet, you can't do it on a bike. Common knowledge. Alright, so now that you can do it on your feet, logically the next step is to do it on your bike. So when you first do them, I probably recommend learning them flat first, but if you don't have one, then flat's the way to go. So it's basically an exaggerated 180. Like everything you do for 180, do it harder, and then that'll give you a 360. So first step is going to be carve and like press yourself into the ground so that you can push off and get a good hop for your spin. So first step is carve and compress. Alright, so after you do that, the next step is to lift up your front wheel and then to push off the ground and push your bars forward. And at this point, you're gonna have to have your head turned pretty far to get the full rotation. So make sure you're just keep looking, don't quit looking, because if you stop looking, then you're only gonna get to like 270 or something. So carve, compress, little wheelie, and then push forward and suck up your knees, turn your head, and then that will bring you around. So that's pretty much it, but we'll give you some trick tips that'll help you along the way. Alright, so one of my tips is you want to hop pretty hard into it, because if you hop like not that high, you're only going to go to 180, and then you're going to have to like wheelie it around. So yeah, so hop pretty hard and high, and then don't be scared to give it the full hop, and because if you come down too early, what's going to happen is you're going to do a 180, and then you're just going to like manual around. So that doesn't look that good, and it's like not good form. If you try and do it off stuff like that, I can promise you're gonna like die and like scrape your elbows, and it's gonna be awful, because I've done that. So after you wait for the car to go by, the next thing you're gonna do is give more tips. So the next tip I have is learn it fly out first, because that'll make it easier, the transition to doing it flat. And then yeah, that will help you. And then so when you start off doing them, you can just like start by doing like a 270 and then pivoting it, and then that'll teach you eventually the rotation if you just keep hopping harder into it. But yeah, that's pretty much it. One more thing, it's like if you want to try and not necessarily dip it, but just like keep it like level while you're spinning, is make sure that when you hop and you're rotating, that you have your arms like in front of you instead of sucking it up and putting it here, because when you pull them closer to you, that's what's gonna make it like look vertical, and like that's what's gonna make you land 270. So when you're trying to get it level, make sure your arms are pushed out, because that's what's gonna give you the level rotation. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you enjoyed the video or it helped you. And yeah, leave a like and a comment. See you guys next time.